it's your girl, Ari. Come by with your girl, come by with your girl. Hey, 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 hey. So, y'all, I am giving y'all another dating series story. Yes, but yeah, so I'm getting another story. First of all, let's just get into the hair. It's low-key giving Babs, ain't it? I know, even though that was my correlation, but every time I look at it, it gives me the vibes of like Babs, like, you know. But well, that's if y'all seen the movie, I don't know. But so we're gonna name him Brian. Now let's just make a disclaimer, okay? The disclaimer, oh, first of all, if you in Cleveland, get your hair done by my girl Honey, because she always eats up, as y'all can see. Her Instagram is the.new.era. A-I-R-A. So yeah, it'll be here on the screen or something. I don't know, but shout out my girl because I love her down. Literally my favorite stylist ever. But anyways, locked in. Ain't no switching up. Hey, okay. Hopefully she watched this. But anyway, so let me get into, well, first of all, disclaimer. If y'all don't know, now you're gonna know, and just keep this in mind when you hear these stories, because I don't date people younger than me. There's only one person that y'all probably will hear in my story time that was younger than me. I have talked to people that are, well, let me say in a relationship, because I was in a relationship with somebody that was younger than me. But talking like, or dating or whatever, I have talked to people that were the same age or like a year older, but most of the time they're always like way older, okay? Now, don't get it twisted, honey, because I don't talk to anybody that's older than my parents or my parents' age. I feel like that's a little too far. Now, don't get it twisted. Also, people do try to talk to me that is older than my parents or my parents' age, and baby, you're not getting it. Like, I might fuck around with you, like, on some, like, yeah, I know you flirting with me, but I ain't gonna really pay you no mind, because baby, you're not getting in my pants. We're not dating. Like, I don't see that, you know what I'm saying? And most of them, y'all got way too many kids or way too much going on that I'm not interested in. Like, we could be friends. I love having older male friends. I love having older women friends. Like, I don't know. It's just a vibe. They, you know what I'm saying? They bring a different energy to your life. On top of that, they funny as fuck. They be doing everything. They could put you on the shit. So, me personally, I vibe with them. But we would never be. I can never take you serious. But I do like older men, and I don't know. So ever since I was younger, even though that's a little weird too. Not gonna lie, like looking at it, but they always been attracted to me. So. Yeah, but I just want to give that disclaimer. So I'm not gonna say how old I was, and I'm not gonna say how old he was. Just know that he was older than me, and I low-key had no business really talking to him just because of the stage of where he was at in his life. So yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna name him Brian. I met him at the gym. Also just flow with me, because like when I tell story times, y'all, I literally just be like, okay, I'm about to tell a story time, and I just get into it. I don't really be breaking it down. Everything just pops up as it goes, or I'll randomly think about it like, oh, that's a good story time to tell, or like, ooh, that's a little entertaining, like let me get him a little real spiel. But anyway, so dang, I ain't got no earrings on. That's how y'all know I'm just coming real like chill, real. I'm not gonna lie, this is like a last minute like decision for me. So yeah. But anyways, so I met him at the gym. Mind you, like, let me give y'all a description of him. So he was real, like, cocky for real. Tall as fuck. He had to be, like, 6 foot. Maybe even taller than that. But he had to be, like, maybe, like, 6 foot, 6'1". I don't know. But whatever. Tall, cocky. Had a bunch of tattoos. Like, but the thigh tats, like, just keep that in mind. The thigh tats really threw me off. Like, I don't know. Like, that was just weird. Especially because it wasn't like down his leg. Like it was just the thigh tats and up. Arms, chest, back. I don't think he had nothing on his neck. Yeah, I don't think he had nothing on his neck. And he was light skinned. He had glasses, little fro. But he was cute for real. Like I ain't gonna lie. Now, another thing, baby, I love me some muscles, honey. Love them down. But anyway, so I'm working out. And I just keep seeing somebody looking at me, right? And I'm just like, bro, one thing about me, I don't like when I'm working out and people are looking at me. Like, it's just weird. Like, why are you looking at me? Like, why? But anyway, so I'm over here at the time, like doing, I think at this moment I was doing like my abs or whatever. So I'm just doing like floor ab workouts on like a mat or whatever. So he randomly like comes over and start doing the same thing, and I'm just thinking like, wow, he big as fuck. Like, what he doing up here? Like, he really should be down there, like, you know, doing this, you know, working on them arms or lifting weights. Yeah, lifting weights or like something like that in that nature. Like, I was just like, wow, I'm surprised. Like, he just big as fuck on this mat and just next to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like he was directly next to me. Like, say like it was like kind of like a corner, but they had like 2 machines right here. But like there's an open area that people can like, you know, just do floor workouts. I mean, it's a little different now, but at the time that's how it was. So like I'm like, I found me a little area that's like the machine is right here, but there's still space. And then there's like some like big little thing where like they keep like the dumbbells, weight balls, all type of stuff. And then he's like on the other side, like, so the 2 machines, and then there's him, and then there's me, right? So me, so whatever, y'all get what I'm saying. So yeah, ouch. I just hit my toe. But anyways, but yeah, so y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like, he's in front of me, and I can see like when I'm like, you know, in my own world, or if I'm laying down, I look up and I'm like, damn, not this nigga looking at me. So then I guess he finished his little workout. He come up to me, he talk about some, he don't really normally do this or whatever, but he was like, you're just so beautiful. He was like, can I get your number? And I'm just thinking like, dude, you're funny as fuck for even like this whole time. So like I didn't know this in the moment, but like as we was talking, like I did end up finding out like he really only was doing that because of me. And I'm just like, that makes sense, because I really was wondering like, why is your big ass over here doing workouts like this? Like, you had no business. Like, if y'all seen his body, honey, that shit was right and tight, but it looked like he really just likes to like lift weights for real. Like, he doesn't look like he do like, maybe he do ab workers every now and again, but I just don't feel like it was that type of thing. Like, it might look like he on like the little rolly thing, like, yeah, that type of, but, or doing some push-ups, or I don't know, a little plank. But anyways, so he told me his name or whatever, and like, mind you, like, if y'all knew his actual name, you would be like, what? Like, I don't know, it just threw me off. Like, I'm like, is that like a nickname? Like, you in the streets or something? Like, mind you, he did not look like no hood nigga, but I'm just thinking like somebody had to give you that name, but that was his real name. So took his number. I was like, you know, he ain't bad looking. Like, I love me a little buff dude. I don't really be caring for light skin like men for real, but he really was cute for real. So ended up texting me, or no, he ended up taking my number. He asked for my number. I gave him my number. He ended up texting me right away, telling me his name. This is such and such. He was like, you know, text me when you're done with this workout. So mind you, like, I finished my workout probably like 10 minutes after that. So so yeah, we just texting her. Well, I reply back. We just texting, having a cool conversation. I think either later that week or the next week, but I'm pretty sure it's the next week. We end up he ended up like saying he wanted to link up with me, and I was like, oh well, like, I'll just come to the gym or whatever, because he said he was gonna be at the gym. So I was like, oh, I'll just pop up there like later on, because he be going like late night. He usually don't even go in the morning either. You know, I go early morning, but at that time I don't think it was like early morning, because I go at like 3-4 o'clock now. I'm pretty sure at that time I was probably going at like 8-9 o'clock. So yeah. But so I was like, oh wow, like, what are the odds of that? So I'm just looking at it like, let me tell y'all something. I take everything as a sign. So I'm just like, oh, okay, like, that's kind of random and weird. Like, you know, I feel like it's always a reason why you meet people. So so yeah, so my best friend was already with me. Y'all know Kwani B. I ain't gonna lie, Kwani B is, I'm not gonna say he a part of a lot of the stories, but he be doing what the fuck going on. He be doing what the fuck going on, honey. He like my comfort person when it comes to like seeing certain people, or like, or if he already with me, like, it just happened. But I already had told him, like, you know, about the dude or whatever at the gym. So then he's like, what he say? He said, okay, cool. Like, we was already with him. So I'm like, well, we just gonna pull up on him. So we just sit in the car. I told him to get in the back seat because he was coming out. So he said, like, he came to my car. Yeah, first of all, big as fuck. And boy, my mama car, because I was driving my mama car at the time. Big as fuck. Like, he's big as fuck in the car. And I'm just looking over like, damn, like, his knees damn near yay high. Head damn near to the ceiling. Like, I'm like, damn, you ain't got no business being in this car. I'm like, you know, you could scoot the seat back some, because Quan was like behind me, I believe. So I introduced them. They was chatting it up for a little bit, and then me and him was just talking. Like, we had a cool conversation. We talked about astrology, talking about all his tattoos. talking about like, you know, like what's going on with him. And oh, keep in mind he does have 2 kids. He have a boy and a girl. I know that they definitely were above the age of fucking 4. Now I'm not sure what age they was and who was first or whatever, but it was with the same baby mama. So he was telling me about that. Was mother, whatever, baby mama. So he was telling me about their situation or whatever, like, you know, they co-parents their situation. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was telling me how he's a teacher. He was telling me he was a teacher, and then he also did landscaping. So I was like, oh, okay, like he really got his stuff together, y'all. He was really into investing, just trying to put me on to stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, like I already get mad, like to this day, like we not like cool or cordial, because he really was intelligent as fuck, and he really was supposed to be putting me on to stuff. And he was just telling me about like there's houses that he owned, like, you know, that he rent out to people, and he does own the home that he has. And just like telling about like his family dynamic, his siblings. And I was just like, wow, he is really cool. Like he is really grown. Like I'm like, okay, like I got a little grown man on my hands, period. He did have a big ass little Toyota truck, which kind of made sense with the landscaping, because he didn't have like a van or like a work truck or nothing. Like that was his van. Like he kept the stuff back there. I mean, it wasn't back there at that time. But yeah, so I was like, okay. Then I was really like, oh, he a teacher, like that's real cute or whatever. He said he always be going to the gym heavily, and I was like, that's cool, because you know my ass working out, so that just works out. But yeah, so it was just like good vibes. I'm pretty sure we was there for like an hour and a half, and then end up like just pulling. I just end up like pulling up to his truck so he can get in there. And then yeah, he ended up getting out, gave him a little hug. So warm. I was like, ooh. Oh my god. But anyway, so cool. Me and my best friend drive off. We just going about our business. Like, mind you, me and him is like texting, having cool conversation. Like it was all good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Until it just got too real. But anyway, so he was like, let's go on a date or whatever. So I was like, I think he ended up saying like, let's go bowling. So we went bowling. I'm not gonna lie, bowling is like one of my favorite dates to go on. Like, just because I don't really take it too serious. So it'd be funny when other like people, like the other person want to take it serious, because it's just like, it's not that serious. But also I really am good, but I'm not good. So it's like, it just be fun. Like, but I still haven't really experienced like my drunk bowling thing, even though I did have like a drunk bowling thing for my birthday this year, or like a pre-birthday this year. But yeah, I wasn't like drunk, so I still need to experience that. But anyway, so we planned a little bowling day. We going to bowling day, cool, like everything cool and copacetic. Like, I'm not gonna lie, first of all, he did show up late. Like, I was on the phone. I think I was on the phone with somebody. I know it was Quantity B, but I was on the phone with somebody just chilling or whatever, and I was like, damn, like this nigga taking forever. And I'm pretty sure I just started smoking in the car or whatever, because I'm just like, okay, like I need to really like relax. I'm not gonna lie, like when I was in that car, we met up for the first time, like after the gym, baby, I was nervous as fuck. You could tell he was a little nervous too, but honey, I was nervous. And I'm like, wow, like I'm really like, as we talking, I'm like, this nigga is really a grown man. Like, he's very self-aware of like things. Like, I'm like, he got a lot of serious shit going on. Mind you, like this probably like maybe like the second or third time I talk to somebody with kids. And y'all, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that. So like, it was just like, wow, this is so real. Like, anyway, so he's like, so yeah, he just teaching me how to bowl. Like, he really know how to bowl. Like, he teaching me the ways. We having more conversation. He telling me more about like the investments and like, you know, what he be doing on the side, and just some serious things. Like, but it was good conversation though. And like, we were just kikiing, joking, being playful and stuff. And I was just like, wow, like this man is really fine. Like, ooh, you know, when you see people in different clothes and the way it fit, I'm just like, ooh. And it was like, he looked good with the glasses, without the glasses. So it was just like, but anyway, so cool. We had that little moment. It was fun and copacetic. Boom. So then after that, like, we didn't go on another date after that, y'all. Like, I mean, I think we was like planning to see each other, but like it kind of got busy with him because I feel like the summer was starting. He had a lot of landscaping things going on. You know, he obviously got his kids, even though we was trying to make time, and then I also was just busy with work. So there would be times like where he'll message me and like, you know, he'll be trying to be like freaky, and I'm like, but this is what really took a turn for me, y'all. Like, this is really what got too far. Like, and this how I knew, like, girl, you have no business messing with this girl. So why the fuck he sent me a nude? And I'm like, this can't be real. Like, there is no way that you that big and you that small down here. Like, what? I was so scared. I was like, I'm like, oh no. Mind you, like, yeah, I was grown, like I was of age, like, but it was like, what? So I didn't really yeah, it's because I can see the picture in my head and I wish I could put it on the screen, but obviously I'm not doing that. Not doing that. That's, I get flagged like a motherfucker. But anyway, so y'all, I'm cracking up because y'all don't understand. Like, that shit had me like, what? But anyway, so he's like, oh yeah, but I didn't really like leaving my mama's house like late at night or nothing, because I just feel like it was just so weird and I didn't want her asking no questions. And I'm pretty sure it was like 12, 1 o'clock. Like, we just up texting. Mind you, like, we was always having cool conversations, talking. Like, sometimes we'll be on the phone and stuff. And he gave very much alpha vibes. Like, I will give you that. Like, he did very much alpha vibes. But I feel like a lot of Leos do. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm like, he was like, I can come pick you up and like we can get a hotel room. And I was like, baby, it sound good. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if it was a decent size, like, we could have done something, you know, but that's not really no promise, because like, just because you do doesn't mean that I'm about to do something with you. Like, but I genuinely did like him. Like, he genuinely was like a good person. Like, I feel like if maybe like I was in a different mindset, like, boom, but at the same time, clearly, baby, we was not meant to work out. Like, that just wasn't it. But anyway, so it'd be like plenty of times and I was just like, oh no, like, it's too late, da da da, like, just making up excuses and stuff, y'all, just making up excuses. But like, it got to the point where like, it wasn't like all the time, but like, like, y'all, we was talking for like a good like few months. So like, he'll be trying to like, you know, link up or like this, that, and third. And I just really wasn't on it. Like, but it wasn't like he was trying to link up and like, I mean, like, obviously we would chill and stuff, but like, I knew what type of time he was on just because like the messages. And I was just like, bro, like, I need for you to stop sending me pictures and I need for you to like keep that to yourself. But it's like, I just didn't want to, and I feel like he was like, you know, peeping that for real, for real. But anyway, so this is the funny part, y'all. So why, like, I told y'all he was a landscaper, right? So why while we was looking for a landscaper, right? Well, I told my mom about him and he became our landscaper, like, for them few months. And so like, anytime I would really see him is when he would come to the house. Like, he'd tell me like, oh, I'm about to cut y'all grass, or sometimes he'd just pop up and I'll just be like, wow. Like, but I mean, I kind of like our landscapers do that now, but like, no, he was really good at what he did. Like, we would just chop it up and then he'll do his work, we'll chop it up afterwards. And then there'll be sometimes like I'm headed out, he like, oh, you look good, like, where you going, da da da. But yeah, so it was like, wow, like, girl, man, working, it was nice to see. But it was just so funny because like, randomly, y'all, this man just stopped talking to me. Like, he just stopped talking to me, and then he just literally like just stopped like cutting our grass. Like, he just literally just stopped doing everything. Like, and I'm pretty sure like he blocked our number or it didn't exist. Well, at first I'm thinking like he blocked my number, but I wouldn't understand why he would block my mom, because mind you, my mom knew that he liked me because she could tell the way he was talking to me, but she didn't know that we was talking, or she didn't know how old that man was neither. Like, obviously you could tell he was grown, but she didn't know for real, like. But yeah, so, and then also another thing I didn't like is like if my mom was like late on the payment, or he like, or something, or like said she was gonna pay him this day, like he'll tell me about it, and I'm just like, okay, like that shit don't got nothing to do with me. Like, I wasn't paying you at the time, so why the fuck are you telling me about it? Message my mama. Like, that was actually something that really did blow me, because I'm just like, yeah, let's talk about this and let's set this boundary, honey. Like, yeah, you're cutting our grass or doing whatever, like, but that doesn't mean that you need to contact me when you got business with my mama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, please, I just gave you some business. Let's not play with it. My mama good. If she is a little late, she'll still pay you. Like, baby, she ain't gonna keep that money from you. Like, she ain't never been like that. So yeah, so I just remember like texting him, and I'm pretty sure he had an Android, so I just remember texting him, and like it would not go through, but I called him and it went straight to voicemail. So I was like, oh yeah, this nigga got me blocked or something. I was like, damn, that's so random. Like, and I wish I had the messages, but they in my old phone. But why my mom, like, you know, texting him, like, you know, to come cut the grass or whatever, this nigga is not responding. Like, and then like when she called, it said like, you know, like, this number does not da 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 da. And I'm like, wow. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he probably did cut me off, because I was not taking that man serious. Like, I really was playing with that man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was playing, but he was so fine. Oh, I hope he never see this. I hope he never see this video, because he gonna really see it. But y'all, that was a great little time though. Like, that was a great little time. But I feel like it just got so real after he sent that picture for me. Like, it was just like, no. That every time he tried to talk freaky, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not having it. I just can't. And y'all, I did not send that man no pictures. Like, And then I'm just thinking like, damn, you really both for sending me this, and you a teacher though. And then I'm just thinking like, I don't know. It was a lot of things that started rolling through my mind. But I really hope he found him a good girl. Like, I do hope, well, not even a good girl. I hope he found him a great woman. I hope he damn near married or in a serious relationship right now, because he deserved that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he was a good man. He was a good man, Savannah. But not for me. But the way he did that was crazy. I'm just like, damn, like. But then I'm also just thinking like, damn, okay, like, did you get a new number and then tell your other clients that you had? Or did any of this not supposed to happen? Or like, was it supposed to happen? And like, but like, why would your number say that? Like, it's different than being blocked. And like, you're talking about like your number pretty much doesn't exist. Like, what? So who the fuck got your number? Oh, I do want y'all to keep in mind, like, because this story and the last story is not, I don't feel like was like super juicy or anything. Like, if anything, I think this one was just funny, and I think the other one was just like, please, like, but but I just want y'all to keep in mind, like, I'm starting off like slow. Like, any story time that really pop up in my head for like somebody that I really didn't talk to for too long, or like it wasn't like super dramatic, like, I could just get them out the way. But the other ones, I told y'all, I need the coin for my traumas, but also like those are gonna be like multiple like videos, so just bear with me. But also, I do want to say, like, we would like, I was obviously talking to this man for like a few months, so like we did have good times. We was chilling, you know what I'm saying, we was vibing. Obviously he did meet my mother, but it wasn't in that type of nature. Like, and I don't even really be letting people meet my mom, but in that case he was cutting our grass, so we was looking for a landscaper, so I'm like, it just works out. Like, my mom did, you know, think that he was very handsome, so yeah, honey, clock that. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that. And then also, y'all, keep it cute in the comments. So I just want to come back on here because I was watching it and I was like, damn, okay, let me explain. So yes, we was talking for a few months, but he was definitely coming in love bombing bad as fuck. Like, he was trying to like pursue a relationship and really was like, you know, trying to press it, was calling me babe, baby, all types of stuff. So like, yeah, like there was a reason why I'm like, okay, like, I ain't got no business entering this. Like, this is too much. Like, so he was on a whole different page, but also it's like, you only knew me for a few months, so I don't really know why you was trying to get in a relationship. Like, I do understand older people be like, they know what they want, this, that, and the third, but at the same time, there's no way that I'm about to just immediately date somebody within like a few months. Like, I don't know, like, that's just me personally. Like, I guess I ain't been in that stage of my life where I'm like, oh my god, I need that person. I'm more so like, maybe I'm trying to scope out. I feel like you don't even fully know somebody in a year. Like, everybody change all the time, and then like, people really can put on a double life and put on a persona, you know, of her facade or whatever. But also, I want to just say, like, this story time, I feel like wasn't crazy. I just feel like it was a little bit funny for real, because it's just like, I don't know. But so just know that it will gradually like get crazier. Okay, I told y'all I need to be paid for my trauma, so let's just keep it cute. But also but yeah, so I just wanted to clear that up, because yeah, he was coming in very, very, very heavy, very strong, and he knew what he wanted, I guess. But baby, that wasn't gonna work for me. I wasn't ready. You can't force me to be in those type of relationship that I'm not ready for. Also, I'm way younger than you. We just met, and you got kids. Like, that's a lot for me. Hold on, I'm not trying to be, y'all know what be killing me, like when dudes be having like kids or whatever, and you be like, yeah, I'm not trying to really be no stepmom or whatever. They be like, no, they got a mom. Okay, but I'm just letting you know, like, I feel like when you, like, I feel like that's a package deal. Like, when you mess with the parent, you gotta take the kids in too. Like, it just don't, you know what I'm saying, don't work the other way. But I just want to say that, so yeah, for that clarification, clear up or whatever. Like, I don't know, it's so many questions. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you hit that bell for more stories for this dating series, y'all. I know this one was not really that spicy, but if anything, it's just really funny. Like, y'all, just be careful who y'all talk to. Like, some people do not be playing. But it's so funny, because it's like, I'm at a stage in my life where, honey, I don't be playing, so I probably would cut your ass off too. But at that time, like, I was like freshly in my like dating era, like as a grown woman, like, you know. So it was just like, some things is a little too far. But that any mini, whoa, baby, don't believe just because they tall and cocky that they packing. Like, that's the lesson learned right there, honey. Don't think that. And if you're not ready, don't play with these people out here. Please don't. All right, y'all, bye.